Well, g'day, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. You're looking at the town of Testerville. Testerville's going to be my little testing victim today. I don't mean victim. Testerville is going to be my testing subject today. The test being, what happens when you place modular truck stations, i.e. these fellas, at different points along a route. Does it make any difference? Or if it does, what difference does it make? And the difference being, of course, our bottom line, how much money we've got in the bank after certain time periods. Okay, is this a valid experiment? Why? Well, you can place a truck station anywhere along to there, see? And on the other end, you can place it anywhere along till that point. So surely there's got to be an optimal place to put these things to earn the most amount of money. Okay, sounds good. Let's go a bit further. All right, try and keep an eye on the brightness of the quarry. Okay, it's pink at the moment, or pale, pinkish, reddish. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking at how white it is. White at this point. Okay, and as we move out a little bit, we're going to move out ever so slowly. Oh, did you detect a change in white? Not so white. I did. Good. So we've got one point there where it changes to a different colour. So we've got that shade and then that shade, and as we come out a little further, is there any more? Is there any more? There is. There's another one. That's three different shades of white. Oh, that didn't work. 3 different shades of white. Keep coming. Watch where it's going, and I'm going to run out of room in a minute. No, I'm not. There's a 4th shade. Oh, another shade of grey. Oh, 4 shades of grey. Oh, that sounds interesting. All we need now is another 46 and we'll be fine. No, I hope not. Okay, 4 shades of grey, and we get to a point where we go out of range of the quarry, and things just disappear. So anywhere between the quarry and there will work. But did you notice, and if you didn't, you weren't watching close enough, there are 4 different shades of grey, depending on where we put the quarry. Does that mean anything? I don't know. If you look it up in the Transport Media Wiki, you can't find anything. They don't talk about it. So let's just see what happens when we come back from this. Oh, there's a change. I don't know whether it's a grey change, but there's a change. That's one. Oh, I think there was another. Was there another little one? There. 1, 2. I'm going. Oh, 3. Going slightly cross-eyed here. 3. 4. There's 4 changes going this way. Before we run out of reach. So, there we go. That's an interesting experiment. Well, thanks. That was it for Transport Fever 2. No, it's not. I'm only kidding. All right, what I want to do is, there must be a reason for these 4 different shades of grey. So I'm going to whack a truck station in the middle on step 2 and step 4, and also in the middle, not that one, but somewhere around here. Come on. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Good. Okay, I'm going to add a couple of truck stations. I want to see what effect the different shades of grey have. Yes, we're going there. We are going there. And how do we go there? Well, let's add a new line between the, I'm going to call it the white stone, and the white con mat. Fairly original names, aren't they? Yes, they are, and they're going to be on the white line, and I'm going to colour it white. And then I'm going to add a new line and repeat the process and call this fella the Greystone. Not to be confused with Greystoke, which is Tarzan, which I've done previously when recording this for the umpteenth time because my computer didn't like me, but that's another story. Okay, grey con mat, you're going to be the grey line and you're going to be expanded. That's really handy. You're going to be grey. That's looking good. Now, we need, yes, we do. We need to somehow measure. I think the only thing that would mean, would justify a difference in colour between these two. See, that's the only thing that would justify a difference in colour is perhaps the amount of stone that gets shipped over to that quarry in a set period of time, let's say 12 months in game, is more than what gets shipped over to this one. Makes sense, because this one's further away. It would, get less, maybe. So how are we going to test this? Well, I'm going to put a depot in, because we need a vehicle to trigger it, and I'm going to put the road depot way down here. Of course, that makes perfect sense. Well, once I start the test off, I don't want the vehicle to arrive before the year's up, so that I can count the number of blocks of stone. Right. Easy. Yep. All right. Speaking of blocks, I reckon there's going to be a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 100. And I don't want to lose any off the back of the platform, so I'm going to give it enough storage so that we can count them all. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, I better configure these so that they both not confusing in any way, shape or form, that we have the white one going to the white one and the grey one going to the grey one. Good stuff. Alright, now because we're going to be doing this a couple of times, let's save this setup, and we're going to buy a vehicle. European horse-drawn carriage. We're going to call this horse Trigger. Thank you, Trigger, because, well, the moment we press go, your job, Trigger, is to do exactly that. Trigger this depot. Right, ready? Soon as we hit the go button, oh, your job is you triggered it nicely. And we are going to come back at the end of 1850 and simply see how much stone's sitting on this platform. Simple enough. See you then. Well, we're back at Christmas Day in 1850, and where's Trigger? Trigger? Oh, you're a long way away. Okay, cool. Good job, Trigger. You did it well, and we hit the stop button right now. Lovely. So at the end of the year, experiment number one shows there are 159 stones sitting on the platform here, on the white platform. Cool. Okay, let's load the game again, and this time we'll do the same with the grey platform. Exciting stuff. What? Oh, the results are going to be even more. Just wait and see. Okay, time for test 2. Trigger's out for a rest. I don't know where I got the name of the horse from, but how about let's call this fella Silver, as in, hi-ho, Silver, and the Lone Ranger, and you can go on the grey route, and we can get the grey route happening. Let's see. Have you done your job, Silver? Let's find out. Boom. Oh, straight away. Look beautiful. Oh, these horses are well trained, aren't they? Okay. You know what? We'll be back again at the end of 1850. Okay, we're back. I'm very cleverly hiding the result. Oh, okay, last minute guesses. Higher, lower, the same. Let's see. Oh, disappointing. 159, that's the same. Well, was that a complete waste of 17 minutes? I really would have thought, I could have legitimately hypothesized that the dodgy, light, darky, murky, horrible grey colour would receive less than the pure white virginal platform, but 'twasn't the case. Well, at least now that they're the same, I'm going to assume, and I know that makes an ass out of you and me, but I'm going to assume that there will be no difference in the amount of conmat that'll be sent to these platforms in a set amount of time either. So, hey, I just saved myself and you 2 more tests to prove nothing. So let's get into the really exciting stuff and actually deliver. Ooh, yes, actually deliver some stuff into town. Good-o. Well, if we're going to deliver, we don't need you anymore. Right. And reminder to self in the future to load the save game before making changes for the second part of the experiment. Dopey. Oh well, at least you know what I'm about to do now. I'm about to put put you back in there and work out where, dear, work out where this delivery depot is going to go. This is the white delivery depot, so I'm going to take it as close to town as I possibly can. Now, okay, that's triggering the stone plant, but that's no good because we don't need to be in range of the stone plant. We need to be in range of come on. Oh, today would be handy. Come on, in range of that fella, the White Stone truck station. If we're in range of that, then things just automatically get sent over to this one. Isn't that cool? Similarly, if we are in range of that one, put one in for the grey. Where's the grey going to be? Come along, trigger grey. Get trigger back. Quick, where are you? Trigger the grey. Okay, you're right there. Did you get that? No grey, then grey. This is the one we're looking at. Trigger. There. Spin you around a little bit, make sure you're still triggered. Good. Okay. Players storage. Yep. Okay, good idea. Let's just make sure we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 100, and get rid of you. Right. 100 would be enough? I hope so. Town can only take. Okay. Maybe not. We'll add a bit more. We'll chuck a building in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. Get rid of you, and just in case just in case we overload it and don't put enough trucks on, because I'm only going to put trucks on 10 of these lines. 10, I mean 3. I'm going to put 10 trucks on each line. Got it? Speaking of lines, we've only got the grey and the white one. We need a new one. So we're going to go from you, your white delivery, right? And you're going Queens Road, which is better if we call it town drop-off. Because, you know, where the heck is Queens Road? And this line's going to be called white delivery. And would you like to make it white? I would, but you'll need to click on it again. Okay, I'll make it white. I'll make it sort of off-white. Good. And we'll add a new line. Go from you, which is not Upper Testerville. You are going to be grey delivery with a capital R, going into the town drop-off, and we're going to make you a shade of grey, and we're going to call you grey delivery. Boom, clear as mud. Good stuff. Now, all we've got to do is put depots on these things now, and we can test away. Okay, consistently place depots so that they are going to arrive at the venues at exactly the same time. What about, hang on, what about, yeah, okay. Just in case, extra storage down here, and get rid of that. Yep. And configurate you and get rid of that with, add some extra storage in case. How many did I put in there? 3. Good. Now, have you had time to think about this depot question? Okay. I'm going to try something slightly different and put a street access there. Yeah. And a street access there. Yep. And then, oh, this is slightly different. Yep. Spin you around and place you ever so elegantly at the head of the depot. Starting to look quite, yeah, like a rather nice built-up little area, isn't it? Oh, you want to waste money smoothing? I do, because money's no object at this stage. Why? Well, because we can change it. I can just go in there and give ourselves a raise, or take it away, depending on my mood. Cool. Okay, we're set up. We don't need, no, Trigger's original depot's been destroyed. Whoa, this is looking mean, and yeah, test 1. Okay, this is really test 3, because we did test, yeah, okay, test 3. Right, test 3. Which ones are we going to test? We're going to test the white one and the white delivery. Yep, sounds good. We'll get rid of that one. Okay. Did I mean get rid of it completely? Yeah. Well, you've got to, because if you were to set up the delivery, let's just run this for a little bit, get rid of these things. If you were to set up the delivery with all of those truck stations there, your figures down the bottom here would be all wrong, simply because, go faster, you're not disappearing quick enough, simply because of all this extra maintenance that you'd be incurring, because, well, all you need is 1, 2, 3 and 3 truck stations and a depot. Yeah, right, I'm with you. Okay, reset the date to the 1st of the, oh, speaking of dates, look, Date speed is 1 times, and we're going to be zapping through here at 4 times speed so we can get it done faster. There's no loan. There's no loan, so there's no interest. Don't know what that's doing there. How can there be loan interest when there's no loan? I'm sensing I've been slightly ripped off, but okay. We'll reset that in a sec, because what we've got to do is buy 10 triggers. 10 sounds like a scientific number, and we're going to put them on the white line, and we're going to buy 10 silvers. Put them on the white delivery. Good-o, and are we there yet? Ooh, no, we're not. Just boom, 5 million bucks in the bank. Oh, gotta love sandbox mode. And what happened to the date? I thought you reset that. I thought I did too. 1. Okay, how long are we going to test this for? Alright, test 3, we're testing the white stone route and the white delivery route. I've done it for 1 year with the first one. I don't think that's long enough, because things are only settling in. 2 years, I've done it for 3. Too inconclusive in my test runs. Oh, how about 5 years? To the end of... Just go. Just start. Come on. Get everything triggered off and happening, and yeah, end of 1854. How's that? Oh my God, are we going to be watching that? Or all of it? You know, like 5 years at 4 minutes a year is 20 minutes with autosave time not built in, and then you're going to repeat this test how many times? Just shut up, I'll edit it out, alright? Go. Well, look at that, 5,001,000. Oh, no, go again, back up. I tell you what, it's taken us a while to get back up to 5 million again. There we go, 5,002,000. Good. March 20-something, 1853. My God, it took a while to get back in the red again, but we're finally there. Back in the red? No, you mean back in the black. Oh, look, you knew what I meant anyway. We're finally turning a profit. It only took like 3 years to do it. 3 and a bit years, but well, that's what happens. Everything's got to bed in, you know. It's got to sit there and wait and travel and all that sort of stuff before it generates any income at all. And you've got all those little red bits. You see all these little red bits happening over here? My God, you won't see them now. That's the blue bit, 39.43 income from that load. Good stuff. And yeah, all these little red bits, they're your expenses. Oh well, alright, we've still got 16 months to go, so shut up, Stephen. Let's wait till then. At least we're going to be over 5 mil something by the time we get there. Yes, good stuff. Okie dokie, it's the end of 1854. Our 5 years are up, so what's the result? Well, bank balance $5,058,613. Cool, well, at least we're in the black. You'd want to be after 5 years, wouldn't you? Probably, yes. We've shipped 636 cargo items during our 5 years. And let's have a look at the particular line stats, shall we? Okay, we'll start with the white. We've got 171 still sitting on the platform here. Now that's not good because that's not earning us money, so we probably should have a higher line rate right from the get-go to get rid of that. So what is the line rate? Well, okay, if I click that button there, we'll bring it all up. Okay, the rate is only 73. Now remember, right at the start, this guy's churning out 100 because that's all this guy can take as a max to start with. And considering the town only wants, how many do we want over here? 79 and 30, it's a bit over 100 and something. So, okay. We could have increased the number of trucks. In fact, maybe we could do that and see what happens if we get the line rate up to 100 and see how it affects our bottom line over here. Finances, well, you don't need to worry about working it all out because I've done it for you, but you can see our best year here is this fella, and our best year is around, well, 140 minus 38 roughly is $101.3 thousand. That's not a bad net profit for a year. The overall profit for the entire period, 628 income, 195.6 running costs. Overall profit was 432.5k for the white line. With, as I said, 100k in our best year, which is, let's guess that that's going to be the rate moving on. Over here, with the delivery, now we're only getting paid one way here, Conmat into town, as opposed to both ways, Stone that way, Conmat this way. The rate, surprisingly, it's actually the same. I've never seen that sort of thing happen before. Usually they're different, but again, you could buy, what's this, 10 vehicles, 7.3 a vehicle, we need another 28, which is 4 sevens. We could buy another 4 vehicles on both of these to get it up to 100, and we'll make even more money. Maybe. How much money did this make? Well, the best year was this one here. 57.8 less 37.7 is 20.1. 20.1 thousand. Overall income 237.6, expenses 191.2, a net profit over the 5-year period, a grand total of 46.4k. Right, okay. So let's repeat this egg experiment using the, well, I could do it with upping these rates, but I'm not going to. No, we're just going to do it with the grey line this time. Same thing, 5 years, using just the grey delivery and the grey platforms. Okay, so I'll set that up and I'll be back. Oh, no, I won't. I'll tell you something else. Before, I forgot. I keep forgetting to set this on full load with the maximum stop time. I want these guys waiting on these platforms before they wander off into town just aimlessly doing nothing. Okay? So, I forgot that. Yeah, had to adjust it partway, well, almost as soon as it started, but that's fine. Okay, let's do the grey line and I'll see you in 5 years with the result of that fella. Okay, I've set up the grey line. Now you can see the white ones have disappeared, and we're going to kickstart this one. And watch these guys come out. Oh, look, come out nicely. Couple head off down to there. Oh yeah, yep. Smooth. I love the way the depot randomly, when you order more than one set of trucks that it sends a couple of them out to this one and a couple out to that, and yeah, random. Nice, good. Speaking of random, you're raving. Come back in 4 3/4 years, please, with some definitive, scientifically proven results so that we can make some assumptions about what works in Transport Fever 2 freight station placement and what doesn't. Good. Shut up. Let's get back to it. See you soon. Well, we're at the end of the grey line test, and I tell you what, that was totally different. Totally different. Forget the figures, we'll look at them in a minute, but look how much stuff's left on the various platforms. 120 still sitting on the grey delivery platform. There's 272. My God, where'd that come from? Well, I'll tell you where it came from. This has slipped up to second level, so something's happened here, and as you can see, we're demanding 200, only shipping 114, or 101, sorry, but demanding 200, so we've got a hell of a lot of stuff sitting here, and for some reason, there's stuff waiting on the grey Conmat platform, and it was interesting watching these fellas come back. Let's have a look at this bloke here. He's got 4 on board, okay? This fella got 4 on board. This fella got 4 on board. What's so interesting about that? Well, earlier on, let's try him. Let's him. Can we get in closer so I can get him? He's got 4 on board. Yeah. That was really interesting, Stephen, because they're all showing 4, which is what they're supposed to have. Well, yeah, except for most of that time, there were 2s and 3s, and it's only just now, very recently, ticked over to the 4 on board. And yeah, that was just weird. I thought that was very strange. But okay, let's have a look at our rates for the grey delivery. Grey, not grey delivery. It's the other one. The grey line, that's from there to there. The rate 113, frequency every 26 seconds. Oh, moving fast, boo, woohoo! But not fast enough for this now. Because of the shorter distance, it's able to whiz through and boost the production, but 10 trucks can't keep up, and this is churning out 200 over here now, so we've got to. And this, well, it can't keep up with 113, the grey delivery. That's that fella. My God, I've got windows open everywhere. Right, get rid of a few. The grey delivery, 65, 45 seconds between trucks. Not coping. That's why we've got such a backlog here. And whew, lucky we had that extra storage, because we've used the 100 here and 20 of the extra. So why? Yeah, I mean, I'm not really worried about the 270 over here, because if that disappears, it doesn't really matter, because this thing is just going to keep churning out stone until the cows come home. But this one, if you lose these, if you don't provide storage for these are the manufactured ones. If you don't provide storage for these and these start disappearing off the platform, which happens if you don't have enough storage, then that's costing you money. Speaking of money, oh, how did we go? Grand total in the bank of $5,040,474. We made 18,000 less using this particular combination. Right. What does that tell you? Nothing yet. Let's have a look at the various finances. Okay, we'll have a look at those. Okay, so how much did the grey delivery make? Well, 255.4 income, costs of 197.5, gives a grand total of 57.9k profit. Lovely. That's 11,500 more than the other test, but that's to be expected because this one's further, so you get more. You got, in fact, every time one of these fellas dropped, you got $3,649 for a delivery, whereas the other white test, the white delivery point, is only worth $3,209. So there's $400 plus, 440 extra dollars for this extra little bit of distance, so per truck. So that's not bad. That's worth thinking about. How about this fella? Well, the grey stone. The white stone, just to remind you, the white stone net profit was 432.5k. That's because they travelled further. And each trip there was worth $7,576 backwards and forwards. That's not bad. This one, okay, when the truck was full, coming back with Conmat, which wasn't all the time, but if it were full, it would have earned $5,900 per trip. So there's, wow, $1,600 worth extra for the white as opposed to the grey. Overall though, let's have a look at the finances. Here we go. Overall, our income was 595.2, the expenses, running costs 193.4, net profit of 401.8k over the 5 years, compared to 432.5 for the white route. Okay, the best year is probably one of these two. It's around 91k profit per year, whereas the white one was 101k profit for the best year. So what can we deduce? Well, we can deduce the fairly freaking obvious, Stephen. You make more money the further these things are apart. Yeah, and the further distance you have to deliver stuff, the more money you're going to make. It's did we need a half-hour video to determine that? Yes, well, not yet we didn't. What do you mean, not yet we didn't? Well, okay, you could have adjusted line rates and all of that and got them up to maximums and, optimised all of that, and you would have got an even better result. True, you could have. But there's another configuration we haven't thought of yet. Really? What do you mean another configuration? We've done the white to white and grey to grey and all of that sort of stuff. What else is there? Don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay? Hang in there. Right, we're back with our fifth and last experiment. Is not going to be what is staring you in the face. No. White to white and grey delivery, it's not going to be that. Okay, so why are we looking at these? Well, okay, let me just demonstrate something with a road truck station. Thanks. Okay, now we're gonna, yeah, that's the fella I want. Gonna straighten it up. Yep. Oh, you're not doing the vertical layout. That's correct. I'm going to put this in exactly the same spot as that one. Right? Yep. Except I'm going to be using a horizontal layout. Aha. Okay. This will be interesting. I wonder. Now, this is gonna, if I set it up with the 5, let's just center it, keep it centered. I'm not going to gain any advantage in distance, I don't think. But we need to make it the same, because otherwise it's not scientific. 3 platforms, good, alright. The same means one of these hanging off the side here, yep. And we're going to need one of these too, because, well, otherwise it's not going to work. Right, bit of road, good. Okay, so you think you can get rid of that now? Okay, get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Okay. Yes, you do. Good. Okay, this fella. Same deal. Right. Put this one underneath. We're gonna swap it over. Spin it around. And line it up so that it's in exactly the same spot. Right. We've got 3 platforms. Yep. Okay, 3 platforms. Just so it's the same. 2, 3. Good. Get rid of you. Bye. Bit of road. Yep. Bit of road. Thank you. Oh, this is looking exciting. Oh, this is going to be messy. Okay, you've got to put it lined up in exactly that spot. How are you going to remember exactly that spot? Oh, look, if you... Okay, I'll put a rock. One rock. Come on, single rock in line with that B. Okay, there. Good. Now I'm not going to bugger it up. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platforms and 2 things. So I've got to duplicate that. 5 platforms and 2 things. Right. Spin you around, nice and level. Put the rock in line with okay, alright, 5 platforms. 5 platforms, that's 2 each side. 1, 2. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. Okay, fine. It's not quite in line. We're going to lose money, aren't we? Because that's actually closer. Whatever. What we're doing is we're testing here the horizontal layout versus the vertical layout. So let's just zap forward. Let's see what lines we've got going here. Don't need that. We need that. We don't have a line. Do we have a line here? We have grey delivery and you're set on full load. Good. We don't have anything here. Okay. New line. New line. New line. New line from there to there. And this is the hybrid. Hybrid. Hi, how you doing? The hybrid line. We don't need to change those names. Oh, well, you can. Okay. Change them. White stone. Just so it's clear. White con mat. Cool. Alright. Stop, please. Fix the date. Back to... Oh, other way. Back the other way. Oh, yeah. Down to 1. That's it. And you... Enter. Okay, January 1st. Let's order some trucks. Trigger. 10 triggers, please. And 10 to go on the hybrid line. Thank you. And 10 Tonto. No, silver. Tonto was the... shh. Forget that's over. Grey delivery. Okay, they're all ordered. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's not going to work. How many zeros? Yeah, that's it. I think give yourself 50 million if you like. I don't care. Okay, ready for hybrid test. Should I save it? Oh, why not? Save game. Test. This is test 5. Cool. Alright. You know what the deal is. We're coming back in 5 years. I'll go and have another cup of coffee. And you can do whatever you like, but don't go away because we'll just be back real soon, shortly. Well, we've got our best result bank balance so far with all the tests we've been doing. $5.227 million. That's where are we? Well, that's 170 odd thousand more than the white line and the white delivery. So we've taken the best line, the white line, and we've taken the best delivery, which was the grey delivery as far as dollars are concerned, and by changing the orientation of these things, we've improved on those results even more. For example, the grey delivery, okay, there's the line rates and so on. You can see we got rid of most of the stuff. There's only 31, was it? Yep, 31 left on the platform. Okay, I saved some money because how unscientific is this? I didn't put those buildings on that platform. Yeah, does it matter? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's look at the finances. Last time around, the grey one made a net profit of 57.9. This time around, there's a net profit there of 67.3. Could that be those buildings? Don't know. I'm hoping that it's not because we forgot the buildings and they worked out to be 10 grand worth of maintenance in 5 years. Maybe. I'm hoping it's because there's a slightly shorter distance there and we get a faster line rate. Last time the line rate was lost it. It's in there somewhere. I don't know where I wrote it down. I don't think I did. Drat. No, I didn't. My goodness. Experiment has failed. But I'm pretty sure it's... Well, let's forget that one. Let's look at this one. Okay. The hybrid. Whoa, we're overflowing the billio here on this platform. But as I said before, it's only stone. It doesn't matter. This thing's sending out truckloads of it, so let's not worry too much about it. Our finances. Okay, the line rate. 81 every 36 seconds. Well, the same test with the vertical was... Oh, come on, Stephen, how can you lose this? Oh, 73 in 40 seconds. So somehow, by simply changing the orientation from vertical to horizontal, I've improved the line rate and the speed by 4 seconds and the line rate from 73 to 81. That's not bad. And that was enough to kick this into overdrive, which didn't happen the first time. No. The first time we only got up to 71 out of 100, or 72, 73 out of 100. This time we're zooming enough to kick production into the next level. So that's all very interesting. We play around with positioning these things and does it really make any difference? Put one here and put one there and all that. Okay. Oh, look, that's the hybrid. That's the best of the 2 previous tests. I've got one more test to do before I can come up with a definite answer to whether any of this makes any difference whatsoever. So, can you guess what it is? I'll leave you pondering that for the next 2.5 seconds or so while I set it all up for you. Okay, back in a tick. Rightio, I've made one more test experiment set up here, basically centre to centre. Double platform here, and just to see what would happen, because, well, hey, we had the opportunity. So how's it going? Well, we'll find out in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. 29th, 30th, 31st. Good, hit the pause button. 5,130,000. Well, it didn't do as well as our first hybrid did by the tune of something like 90 grand less, but never mind. Okay, I think a lot of that is to do with the absolutely shocking line rates, like 57. It just takes too long to get product there and back. Yeah, I know. I mean, we shipped 483 product in the year, which is, where's our other hybrid one? Quick. 674. So that's the difference. There's almost 200 product less because of this extra distance. So, I think I'll write it down. 5,130,835. Right, so that's hybrid 2 and shipped 483. I won't worry about the actual figures per line, because this is just a quickie experiment. What I will tell you is that I couldn't put the road depot as part of this because, well, I had 20 vehicles all fighting for spaces in here, and 10 of them were sat here waiting. It wasn't pretty. So I had to shuffle all of the vehicles out of here in shifts so that they didn't clog up this whole area. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's have a look at our line rates. 57, 5.7, let's say 6 per vehicle. That's 10 into that is 6. We need 43, 6 more, 6 sevens. We need 7 more vehicles to get our line rate up to 100, right? That's still on 100. Okay. 7 more vehicles to get our line rate up. Well, this is going to be the same line rate, 57. It is. So we need 7 more vehicles there. So I'm going to do this again, because I can, just as a final, to see what is possible when we push this at the max line rate of the quarry. Okay? Yeah, I know. Statistics coming out of my ears. I don't know. But, well, will it help you? I don't know. Depends on what you think about it all. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I think it's helping me. But one more test with these line rates, all nicely balanced at 100, will tell me whether it's worth it all or not. So, back in a tick. So, how are we going with our final test? Well, it's been inspiring. The amount of money in the bank is astronomical. Mind you, we do have a lot more vehicles happening. There's 18 happening on the grey route, which is the entire route all the way across to the end. And there's 14 vehicles happening on the delivery. So things are moving along quite well. We've got an awful lot of stone still sitting here. Not much conmat, so that means our deliveries are around about the right level there, but the rate here, well, why is that so high? Well, this thing's kicked into overdrive again. Seriously. We could up our line rate here. We could double the line rate here if we wanted to and earn twice as much dollars. But, wait and see. What conclusions can you draw from all of this? Well, resume would be good. Don't want to turn that off just yet. Conclusions? Okay. Conclusions. Well, I don't think it makes any difference where you place these. In fact, the best place is probably at either end. Double up here. That will reduce the expenditure on maintenance for depots and storage and all of that sort of stuff. Okay, December 31st, hit the pause button. $5,450,000 in the bank. That's after all expenses have been paid for with all these extra trucks and everything. So that's the other thing. That's important. The conclusion I draw from this: maximise your damn line rate as much as you possibly can. Don't think that you can just whack a couple of vehicles on a route like this and make money. It's not going to happen. Whack as many vehicles as you can up to the line rate, which was to start with 100 for this line, and you'll get wow, look at this, 262 less 75. You'll get 200k, roughly 180 to 200k a year profit off a simple stone to Conmat and back. What about this one? Let's have a quick look. Delivery, finances. Yeah, it's only one way, so it's nowhere near as exciting, but for some reason we did 92. Work that out. It's steadily climbing for something. I must have added the extra vehicles or something around there, but look, yeah, I think I did. I started off with, I did some vehicle fiddling, but look, 92 less 59, there's 30 odd K a year in profit there from the one-way delivery. So, yep, that's my conclusion. In a nutshell, don't bother with working out where to place it here. Wasting your time. Just whack it, boom and boom. Boom and boom. Right on the resource, right on the industry, and try this horizontal layout. Where's the other one? Try this horizontal layout rather than the vertical one. I think with these lead-in roads and everything else, that makes a big difference. So, yeah, that's all very, very interesting. I hope you've enjoyed my little oh, hello, birdies. Where are you? Stop. Let's Easter egg. No, I don't want Easter egg. Was there an Easter egg? Cranes flock flying. Let's follow the cranes while we finish up here. Yes, there we go. There was an Easter egg in there somewhere too. I'll have to come back to that. You can stay there. What's this Easter egg? Where's the Easter egg? Must be the cranes flock flying, because well, on that note, that's me done. I do hope you've enjoyed this little expose of the modular truck station placement test to see whether it made any difference. That's entirely up to you. I mean, you can do what you like. I just know that this game's about making money, and I think that's the best way of making money on a route like that. On a route, probably on any route, is to go from the resource to the factory directly. Don't fart around with working out what the grey things mean, because Stephen, they mean nothing. Okay, that's me done. I'm out of here. Please come back for the regular series, which will return next time. And what are we going to do next time? I think it's still got something to do with Ashby. Yeah, well, it's around Ashby anyway. I think we're going to be sort of fueling our future growth. How's that for a hint? Okay, let's watch these cranes. I wonder if you can do a first-person view from a crane. Oh, we can too. Oh, I'll stop moving the mouse. And on that note, as we fly nice and slowly, go. Come on, cranes can go faster than that. That's better. Oh, but when they turn, it's murder. I hope you've enjoyed this. I have, that's for sure. Took me a while to do it, several takes. My God, I think about 4 or 5 different goes with equipment malfunctions and... Oh, cranes, please don't do that. Making me ill. I'm Stephen Spry. I'll catch you next time, okay? Hooroo for now. Bye.